obviously I want to get my ace jack 6-2 all the money in pre-flop because that's just, it's how it's done, you know. And over here with my kings, like if I reopen the betting, I'm likely to get Olga in, but then if Olga gets in and I call and he calls, well, like I'm going to end up having this smaller stack to pot ratio sitting 200 big blinds deep, and I really don't want to do that. I don't think I get my money in favorably when I 3-bet against You're in Danger, because since we are sitting so deep, he's not just going to completely spaz out on the flop too often, and I would rather not make the pot that big sitting this deep with a hand like kings. I'm significantly better to just peel and keep the pot smaller, try and hit my sets, and maybe like overset him or set versus draw him where the money flies in that way. I'm a lot more comfortable getting the money in that deep post-flop with a hand like that than I am pre-flop, since even if I, you know, when I reopen the betting, he could have aces in some situations, which is really unfortunate for me. And the times he doesn't have aces, well, he's going to have a lot of hands that are doing fairly well, and he's got position on me anyways. Okay, so I could 3-bet this, but I'm going to peel. Since, you know, my opponent not likely to fold, and he is likely to 4-bet in some cases. So I'm just going to keep this pot a little bit small and play my position and go forward that way. I think this is a perfectly reasonable hand for me to be 3-betting against a lot of people, but against an under the gun open, there's just really no point. And I just end up having to call 4-bets when I absolutely don't have to. So, you know, even though I do have a giant draw right here, this guy's playing like relatively tight pre-flop, so I don't think he's going to be messing around too much post-flop. I'm just going to give this up because he could already be there, and plus I have no idea what a good river actually looks like to me, or a good turn. I'm saving myself decisions when I peel the small bet, turn the nut straight, and he bets again. So I think against guys who are playing relatively tight, your best bet is to just believe them and let them have it, because he check raised into 2 people, not just 1, and he obviously doesn't really care what the rest of the table does. So unless I know he's making a lot of moves, I'm just going to throw away, even though I have like a massive draw.